So we have about 10 minutes of mobility / movement together. Self-care that is absolutely needed, daily, necessary to keep your body fluid and moving, those joints healthy and resilient, your lymphatic system moving. And quite frankly, most of us probably need to be doing much more of it. So with this challenge, I really wanted to do it in real time with you so that you could kind of see how I'm fitting it in throughout the day, etc. And I've come off of a 24-hour period of taking care of a really sick kid. I have the monitor here right now in case she wakes up. I'm in pajamas, my hair's in a clip, I have slippers on, I don't even have a bra on. But I feel like it's really important, like, no, I don't even know what I look like, doesn't matter. I need the movement, and it's not about me, but I'm trying to show up for you and let you know that it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to look perfect. I don't have to have my stage set. I don't have to have everything perfectly on, looking, awesome for you to do self-care. Basically what I'm saying is this type of stuff that's necessary and needed for us. It doesn't always have to be glamorous. Yes, of course we want the facials and spas and stuff like that. But just because your setup and everything might not be perfect, or you don't think you have the perfect amount of time, etc., you just gotta do it. We just gotta do it, okay? So what I'm gonna do with you is literally what I would do before I went to bed after being sore from holding, a kid all night. It could be you're at a computer desk, whatever. I'm gonna hit just a little bit of total body mobility, just get my lymphatic, system going, and hopefully feeling better all around. So whatever is happening here is here. All right, so we're gonna start out seated and circling out your wrists and start to focus on some nice, slow breathing in through your nose and try to go out through your nose. So breathe in through your nose, slow and steady. Fill up those lungs, circle the wrists in one direction, and then slowly exhale, circle them the other direction. So do a couple more rounds. On the inhale, for the duration, circle in one direction, go really slowly. Pause at the top, and then exhale, go the other direction. And then inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Place your hands together and slowly bring them down in front of you, pressing your hands together as you exhale and coming all the way down until you feel that bend in the wrist. You feel some wrist mobility happening. And then I want you to inhale, bring the arms back up overhead. And then exhale, bring them back down until you feel that wrist mobility. And then inhale, bring them back up overhead this time. Exhaling, circling the arms back. And then forward. Just whatever breathing in between feels good to you. There sometimes I'll specifically give you a breathing pattern, but don't overthink that. It's more important that you just move right now. And then circle the arms back one more time. And then bring one arm down to the side, reach one arm up. Focus on the lengthening, not how much you're bending over. Nice deep inhale. And then exhale, reach forward to an angle, and then inhale, bring it back up. Inhale, reach the other arm up. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, bring it back up. And then both hands down, take the legs out wider than hip distance apart. Drop one knee in and then the other, just alternating. And then slowly come over onto an all fours position, but on your forearms. I want you to let your head just hang. Again, take a deep breath. Just know that you're breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. So breathe in. Pause. And breathe out, shift your hips back. Breathe in slowly and shift forward. Exhale, shift back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, let the shoulders sink in. And just kind of move your body side to side. Always explore your own movement. It doesn't have to be exactly what I say. So letting those shoulders just sink in, shifting side to side. Bring your legs out wider than hip distance apart. And then just kind of shift your whole body side to side, moving in those hips, bringing the hips back, and then forward. And then get some circles going while you're still on your forearms. It's great to have structure and repetition in structure with certain movement patterns. As far as building muscle, etc. Switch directions on that circle. It's also good to think out of the box and do different movements because it can also create some resilience and injury prevention if we have a wide range of movement patterns that we are resilient in. And then come back through center and slowly come up onto the palms. Bring those knees in so that they're hip distance apart. Choose one leg to start with, and you're going to give me slow circles in one direction. Keep going the same direction. So really slow circles. Think of bringing that leg into that end range in that hip. Only arching the back, what is happening with the natural curvature. We're not pushing that foot up and arching the back each time. Now go the other direction. Slow circles within that hip. If we make it to the end of this, it's a miracle. This is the third time I've had to do this. I had to go in with Leia. So, okay, and now you are going to step that foot on the outside of the hand. You're going to shift back a little bit, shift forward, give me some circles. Just add some movement. Maybe you want to reach your arms forward. Your heel maybe comes up, shifting forward and back. I just want you to move all over. Round your back, come up onto your fingertips, come down a little bit lower. I know it looks weird, so what? Get over it. Move your body and breathe. You never know where you might be tight, you might be sticky. And then slowly step that leg back, crossing it over your back leg if you can. If you have any sensitivities in the knees, just stay here and kind of shift side to side and feel this out. Otherwise, I cross that leg over the back, and I'm going to shift back and add a little bit of movement in both directions. So I step that leg back, I crossed it behind my leg, and I'm adding some movement. And then we're going to shift forward, unhook that leg, and then circle the other leg. One direction, nice big circles. Get some movement going, get that lymphatic system going. Loosen up those joints, build some resilience. Switch directions. We get stiff sitting in our day, all day. We need to be fitting this movement in. I'd say more aches and pains are caused from non-movement than injury in movement, in my experience. I have more people come to me that have pain from not moving and getting stiff and not having that resilience. Okay, step that foot on the outside of the hand and add some movement versus people having impact injuries or getting injured in the movement. Hopefully that made sense. Shifting all over, side to side. Gotta keep the body needs movement. It needs the movement. Good, and then swoop that leg back, cross it over. This side feels stickier than for me, it feels tighter. Move around, let that head just hang. And then slowly unhook the legs and come down all the way onto the stomach. You're going to use one arm as a pillow for your forehead. The other fingertips are going to be behind the head. The elbow is down. I want you to lift that elbow up like a wing. Release those fingertips. Circle the arm down so the hand goes palm facing up on your low back. Let that elbow sink down. It's probably most likely not going to hit the ground for 99% of you. Bring that elbow back up. Release that hand. Come back forward. Fingertips behind the head. Bring the elbow down. Bring the elbow up. Circle the arm back. Hand on the lower back. Lower that elbow down. Bring it up. And then circle it forward and replace the arm. Okay, so that arm's now down. forehead down, fingertips behind the head, lift the elbow and circle back. Lower that elbow, bring it up, circle back up, fingertips behind the head. Lower that elbow, raise it up, and circle back. Lower that elbow down, bring it up, circle forward, and take that hand by your chest, other hand by your chest. Inhale, come up just to your tolerance on your spine. And then exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring it up one more time, just to your tolerance on your spine. And then exhale, come back to a child's pose, rounding the back. So rounding the back the whole way, shifting your hips back. And then up into a tabletop, inhaling, arching that back and that spine, shifting your hips side to side. Slowly inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, thread that right arm through. Nice deep breath. Get the shoulder and the arm down if you can. And then reach that arm back up, set it down, take the other arm up, inhale. Exhale, thread through, get that elbow to the ground if you can. Nice deep inhales in through the nose. And slowly release and reach that arm up and take it back down. Come down onto your elbows and shift back, trying to touch the fingertips on the shoulders and add some movement. On that back side of the elbow, I'm not on the tip of the elbow, like the bottom part of the tricep. And I'm adding movement side to side, side to side. And then slowly, slowly, slowly bring it up. Slide your left leg through into a single leg pigeon. Add a little bit of movement side to side. Squeeze that back butt cheek and pause, lifting those hips up so that you feel a stretch in the front of that hip. And then slowly lower down, stretching out that glute and that front leg. And then come over onto that butt cheek. Swoop the other leg forward. Come into a single leg pigeon on that side. Shifting side to side, getting a little stretch. Squeezing that back leg, that butt cheek, lifting up, feeling a stretch in the front of that hip. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, come down. Stretching out, stretching out. And from here, I want you to sit up. Almost done. And then bend that back leg. So we're almost in a 90-90. And I want you to feel out. Sorry, almost as if we're in a 90-90, but I want you to bring that back leg in as far as it feels comfortable on your knee. And you're gonna start leaning back a little bit, feeling it more in that quad of the back leg. If this feels okay for you and you wanna explore bringing the hips up for a moment, squeezing the glutes, go for it. Slowly come down, bring that leg forward, lean into it just for a moment. Take the other leg back and that leg forward. Bend that back leg as much as your knee will allow and slowly lean back, feeling it out. And if it feels okay, raise those hips up. I know this was a little bit fast and furious. It wasn't intended for it to be totally like relaxing. Come down. It was to get some movement going in your body. Slowly lower down. And then cross your legs over. If you can, grab onto the knees, forward fold. Let that head just hang. Chin to the chest. Slowly bring it up. Grab onto your front leg on the bottom side of the shin and lengthen that spine. Inhale, reach your arms up. Again, it was meant to get you moving, not completely down regulate you. Get that circulation going and just all over feel good. Woo! All right. Oh, did it! Woo-hoo! Some days it be like this. Some days, lots of days, when you have lots going on, it be like this. A huge celebration when you get this time to do this. All right, awesome job. Forgot to bring this leg forward. There you go, evened out now. Cool. I'll see you soon. Bye.